The following is an interview with Tim Nonte at the half of the Lion Pike Central game, December the 2nd, 1975.
So I'll let Tim move in, and you guys can talk a little bit here at halftime, and I'll check the scoring when I get back.
Okay, how about look at some shooting percentages while Tim moves in. Lagodi shot 12 of 22 from the field, which isn't bad, and they were 8 from 8 from the free throw line, which is even better. Pike Central, on the other hand, only 5 of 21 from the field, and 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Error-wise, Lagodi had 8 turnovers. Pike Central had 9 turnovers, and that's kind of, Tim, what I wanted to ask you about. I had Lagodi for 22 turnovers Saturday night. They have 8 in the first half tonight. That's not typical of Lagodi.
Well, possibly not, Gary, but I don't know. I sometimes think maybe the area sports writers or fans expect us to be flawless, and you know, we are breaking in another guard out there other than Bill, and you know, we're going to make some mistakes. This is part of the game. You know, when you're making a mistake, at least you're trying to accomplish something, and I guess we were trying to do something 22 times and just didn't get it accomplished. But we're not, you know, we're not going to be flawless, and I would say we kind of get the feeling people expect that, and I think that right now it's something.
Yeah, last year,
right.
People were expecting a lot from compare this year's Lagodi team at this point in the season with the Bill Butcher-led team of last year.
Well, still, as Coach Butcher has indicated to some of the sports writers, we're looking for a little leadership at the guard position. And what we mean by that is primarily someone can recognize when the other team has changed the defense and immediately change our offense or adapt to the situation. I noticed Snig tonight pointed out a couple of things, kind of assuming some responsibility. I think that Wagner is more or less looking to Nick to do this, since Kenny is the senior. But I think that, you know, he will assume the leadership role, and we'll begin to solve that problem. We're probably not as strong substitute-wise as we were last year. Of course, we had Dave Strange coming in and Mike Wagner coming in. Now, as you noticed, Coach Butcher started Blackwell this evening, trying to get that guard some more experience. Dave is a sophomore, and we feel like eventually going to make us a pretty fine ball player. So we're trying to provide Dave with a little experience. We got him in the Southwich game the other night. He did make a few mistakes, but we'd rather make them now than long by tournament time. We have to have that substitute guard. We need to find that forward to come in, or the big center. Beasley Roy getting hurt has set our program back a little bit, although we've been real pleased with Ike Miller, the performance that he has, and we brought Taylor in there the last couple minutes. So we're still searching, you might say, for those people coming off the bench.
I've seen a few games so far this season, and I haven't seen a better guard than Ken Nick. Who taught him that shot he takes?
Well, we've been working on Kenny's shot since about 5th grade, and we've developed to what it is now. Kenny, it looks weird or it looks strange, but he does something fundamentally correct before he releases the ball. It's a half-set shot, a half jump. He does bring it up off his shoulder, but as I say, before he releases that ball, it's fundamentally sound. It just looks strange, and you know, Jerry West says you're shooting the ball properly if it's going in the basket. So we've developed to where it is now.
Lagodi's defense is looking excellent tonight. Pike Central is only 5 of 21 from the field. They're 10 of 14 from the free throw line. You guys are fouling a little bit inside, but your zone defense you're using against Pike Central is working very well tonight.
Well, we try to take a great deal of pride in our defense all the way through our program. We try to emphasize that really more so than our offense. Try to help each other out. Try to contain. We should be doing more containing rather than pick up some of the cheap fouls you might see underneath. But we do stress defense, and our kids, we feel, take a great deal of pride in it.
You've done some scouting for Jack this season. Who are the powers around southwestern Indiana, the teams that you would least like to play?
Oh, I don't think there's any of them we would least like to play. We play anybody along the turning trail.
Okay, who are the toughest teams?
We feel like Washington. has definitely improved. Jasper, I think, really were a little too casual in at Washington the other night. I feel definitely they're going to be a fine ball club. Southridge, without a doubt, whenever the Enloe boys at full power, whenever they get some of the football team out, are going to be a real fine ball club. They set up that zone the other night, and it was awesome when the wingspan on those guys was like a couple Boeing 707s set in under there, and they began to shift a little better and to move on that defense, get those hands in people's faces. They're going to be a contender. Du Bois plays a well ball game. Other than that, we haven't been around too much to watch at the Evansville School.
What can we look forward to in the next couple of years as the boys on the B team that will be coming up to the varsity?
Well, Jerry, we feel like we have some real fine sophomores. Again, mentioning Mike Beasley, it's going to be a question mark if Mike's even going to be able to go next year. But Mike, we felt like had the potential to make us a fine one. The Eichmiller boys, about 6'2", feel like it's going to help us. Sophomore Blackwell, who we moved in tonight, and a Hembry boy, and then a Gillick boy, about 6'1", played on the B team. We have several juniors, 3 up with the varsity, and then we have 3 or 4 that are playing splitting time on the B team, who are good kids, they're fundamentally sound. The difference between, say, our juniors and sophomores are bigger and stronger kids. But our junior kids are good attitudes, they work hard, and they're contributing in practice, and, who knows, you have injuries, a variety of things that crop up. I'm sure that this time, get the job done also. Freshman-wise, we're probably not as strong as what we have been in the past, but nevertheless, the kids will win some ball games, and they work hard. Junior high, pretty good ball club. They're going to be able to play. So we're not too upset about hitting a drought for a while.
Okay, your B team won this evening. What's your record on the season?
I guess we're 5-0.
Okay. Tim Nonte, thank you for coming in, and good luck to you and your teams the rest of the season.
Thank you, Jerry.
Tim Nonte, our guest on the halftime show. 32-20. Lagodi has a 12-point lead. We're about a minute and a half.